I will rip open his chest with my bare hands and feast on his beating heart.
What's up, everyone? It's me, Hammajangd, bringing you guys some DMC review and gameplay, and basically review the game and my first impressions so far, in case anyone is curious on whether they should get this game or not. First off, I definitely would recommend this game. I think it's well worth the money spent. And on top of that, it looks amazing, plays amazing, and is a very addicting game. Bring you guys a leaderboard system on how to the fastest level clears, and just some really addicting gameplay. If you're new to this franchise, as you can see, it does give you a brief summary of how to line up combos, how to evade attacks, how to use different types of attacks, how to parry. It goes over it really well, so you don't feel completely clueless going into the franchise. I think the reincarnated Dante is, they did a great job making him. His cocky attitude along with his vulgarity make the game, the cutscenes really interesting, along with just the random stuff he says while you're out fighting. The game does cuss a lot, so hopefully nobody has a problem with that. I know I don't. I don't think most people that play games do. I currently have beaten the game on Nephilim, which is equivalent to basically a hard difficulty, which is the highest I could play at the time, and am currently playing through on the Son of Sparta difficulty, which is the next. They also have several other difficulties, such as Dante Must Die, and difficulties where Dante dies in one hit and the enemies are pretty much on the harder difficulty. So I'm looking forward to those difficulties and plan on giving you guys some walkthroughs on those ones I unlocked. There's multiple different weapons in the game. As you can see, I just unlocked Ebon and Ivory, which are basically my pistols. Just screwing around here showing you how they work, and then I'll combo it in with my sword later. There's also two different sets of demonic weapons, pretty much like flaming fist and a big axe, and two angelic weapons, which is the scythe and I don't know exactly what you call them, but like throwing stars you throw out, which you can combo really well, that you unlock later on in the game, along with an angelic claw that pulls you towards enemies and a demonic claw that pulls enemies towards you. Once they're all unlocked, you can spin pretty much the whole duration of a fight in the air, flying around to different enemies. It just makes the game really addicting to play, and setting up combos to unlock that triple S ratio, really fun. The environment is usable to, you can knock enemies off the edge to get kills. Right here, I'm going to hit them up into this carnival ride, and it kills them one time. You can get achievements for doing this stuff, so it's fun to mess around and just see what happens when you try different things. I definitely recommend spending time going slow at first to see what you can do, and then speeding up your times to get that high leaderboard rating later on. The upgrade system in this game's done really well. You have all your weapons along with just Dante's basic maneuver abilities that you can upgrade several times. They have it set up to where you can try the ability before you buy it, or you can buy it, and then if you end up not liking it, you're even capable of refunding your points and spending them elsewhere. Eventually you'll be able to get all of them, so there's no need to do that, but it's set up really well. You get to see the ability, try it out, use it. If you don't like it, refund it. I really liked how that worked out. And you unlock the points upgraded basically by just completing levels. You unlock, you get basically experience that you can spend towards it. There's also keys hidden around the map, along with other things such as stars that increase your regain your health. The keys are hidden. I recommend finding them. Once you do, they unlock doors like you just saw. And going in here, it pretty much unlocks a mini game that once unlocked, you can play it whenever you'd like through the main menu just under side missions. This one requires you to, you can only kill these enemies when they're in the air. There's other ones such as complete the mission or get to the finish point in a certain amount of time, as long as you can only use demonic weapons, angelic weapons, blah blah blah, etc. Once these are completed, you will unlock a fragment of a health cross, and once you collect 4 of those, basically creating the health cross increases Dante's health permanently. These health crosses are also purchasable through the item store to further increase Dante's health. I think these side missions are really fun. Some of them can be more challenging based on the level of the door. They have copper, bronze, argent, gold. Based on the key, obviously the difficulty is going to go up with the color. during the missions, you will come to a point where you're not allowed to use. You can't go through certain doors on your first playthrough because you need a certain weapon. Like here, I need a demonic axe that I don't have yet. I'm just screwing around, showing you guys that there's no way in it. You need a certain weapon. Once unlocked, you can go back and do it later. That's pretty much the only way to 100% complete a level is to have every weapon unlocked. The boss fights they're not the most challenging, but they're definitely fun. You're not able to kind of line up your combos as much as you were able to in just killing the random enemies around. But I mean, they look good and they're fun to play. They're not simple, they're time consuming, and they require basically just a lot of repetitive dodging of abilities and repeated attacks of certain parts to make the enemy fall down like this, and you just hack and slash into their face or their weak spot until eventually they'll die. So it's not really that skillful, more just repetitive and knowledge of what you need to dodge. As you can see, I'm going to have to dodge this quad, just shoot at him, and he'll fall down, and I repeat pretty much that drill.
That's it. It's working.
We have your scent, son of Sparta.
Well, that's been my review, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
It's just a matter
Like my thing, subscribe to me. Everything's appreciated. If you'd like to see more videos, leave me a comment and let me know what you think, and I will get those harder difficulty walkthroughs for you guys. Have a good one. Take it easy.